Senate rules Tuesday, March 11th, 2025, in the year of our Lord. All right, let's just jump right in. Representative Hagan, you got a bill available here. HB 167.
Yes, sir,
Pretty
Mr.
in
Chairman.
pink.
That's
We've
right.
had this before.
You have.
Glad to have it back.
It was such a good bill. I think you just wanted to have it 2 years instead of
We just
1.
like seeing you.
Well, thank you. I've got a few more I can bring to you.
All right. Well,
Later,
let's
so-
see if we can get this one over the
Okay,
finish line
it's
first.
LC 442932. And currently, as you may know, one must wear at least 500 square inches of fluorescent orange. When hunting in certain situations, this would add fluorescent pink. That is it.
Fluorescent pink.
Mm-hmm. Some people would like to have that option.
Question.
We do know through some research that with certain types of color blindness, it's actually more visible than orange. So it's a good thing, too. It's a
So
good
will
bill.
that scare the turkeys off?
No, sir, they love it.
Okay. Would Senator Hufstetler's tie qualify?
I don't know if that's quite fluorescent enough to
Would
qualify.
he
there.
qualify as a turkey?
I will not answer that question.
Question? Senator Robertson.
Yes, ma'am. Would Senator Beach see this as a gambling bill?
I don't think he would,
Okay, thank
but
you.
you'd have to ask the fine senator about that.
Thank you, ma'am.
He's a little under the weather today. Senator Anderson, you are recognized for a question.
Is this considered, when you say pink, is it hot pink?
Fluorescent pink, daylight fluorescent pink.
All right. Get our pinks right here.
Hot pink might, if it said hot pink, it might actually would have passed like 2 years ago.
If you'd like to amend it to hot pink, I would be amenable to that.
Whatever it takes. Senator Rhett, you are recognized for a question.
Yes, if it's hot pink, should we drop it like it's hot?
Ooh.
Well, you
Ooh,
wouldn't want to
good
drop it
question.
like it's hot while you're hunting.
Senator Rhett, will you demonstrate what that means?
Yeah, we might need a visual.
All right. I don't have any other questions, it doesn't look like.
Thank goodness.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Great presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Leader F-stration, you may approach the bench.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. It's great to see you and the committee today. So I have two measures before you. House Resolution 32 is a constitutional amendment to increase the cap on CUVA acreage from 2,000 to 4,000 acres. This is the exact same as Senator Sam Watson's resolution, except there was an and a semicolon, which in the House there was just concern the courts may reinterpret CUVA in some way, and just to make sure that doesn't happen, it's just put in by Legislative Council. We just took it out just to be safe, but otherwise it's the exact same, the ballot language and everything. And
When
then,
did that come out of committee?
Yesterday.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Yeah.
As Rules Chairman, I feel important that I inform you of the rules in the Senate. When a bill comes out of committee, it gets reported out of committee the next legislative day,
Yes,
and
sir.
then second read the next legislative day.
Very good.
So
All
it
right.
actually has not hit the general calendar yet. But the committee is now prepped for what is to come.
Well, thank you.
What else you got?
Another opportunity to come back is always all right. Same, it came out of committee yesterday, so.
Okay.
Do you want members to come back, or you want, or is it a one and done?
It's whatever you like. I don't
Sounds good.
require it, but the committee, it's harder to say no when you're here.
Any opportunity to see these outstanding legislators, I'll take, so.
It's up to you. I know you're a
good.
busy man, but
Good.
you don't need to come
Great to
back,
see.
but you can.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Whoa, we got a question. Senator Rhett.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I remember there was a time when we went to the House, we had to go 3 or 4 times.
We,
Yeah, did you fill out your form, though? You got a form, too. Did you fill out your form?
hopefully my staff did.
You didn't,
don't
because
know.
I don't have one.
Okay, all right. We can take care of that as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. And Senator Rhett, that is no longer the case. So I think
That was one of
once
the
is enough.
first things he did as leader was cleaned it up over there.
That I cannot take credit for that one, but working with the Senate is something I enjoy each year, and thank you all for for hearing me today.
Oh, wait, Leader, Abstraction, we have another Senator Anavitarte has a question.
Thank you, Leader, for being here. Quick question back on your CUVA bill. Which bill is better?
Resolution, it's a resolution.
Resolution, whatever. Is yours better, or Senator Watson's better?
Senator Watson did outstanding work. What happened was the Senate went and passed his resolution quickly. We had some members take issue with the underlying bill for an unrelated reason in the House. So we just had more time with it sitting in the House and made that adjustment later. So I'm asking Senator Sam Watson to carry the resolution and bill in the Senate, and we're working together completely.
Mr. Chairman, I don't know if we got an answer from the
Hey,
counselor.
I'll just remind y'all, we got bills over there too, so be nice.
Senator
All right.
Watson does outstanding work. I'm just excited to be working on this issue as well. And thank you again, Mr.
Hold on, Senator Dolezal has a question for you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Leader, for being here. Curious if you could opine on the following quote that I read in the newspaper from one of your members. I've seen a version of the Senate bill over there, and typical of my opinion of the Senate, there's not much to it.
Oh.
Unquote. I'm curious if you view Senator Watson's bill in a similar way that this member viewed whatever Senate bill he happened to be talking about that came out of the Senate.
Senator Watson does outstanding work, and I think he learned very well from his service in the House before coming to the Senate. No,
House trained.
I appreciate you all very much. Happy to answer any other questions if you have any.
No questions. Thank you.
Thank
You did
you.
a great job. Very proud of you and what you've become. Representative Ballard. You actually do have a bill that made it to the sheet.
I do.
HB 81. The
I checked
enters-
with you before I showed up.
You did great.
So thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I've got House Bill 81. It's LC 610036. This bill will enter Georgia into the Interstate Compact for School Psychologists and will reduce barriers to certification. And it's going to ensure that only qualified professionals are authorized to provide services to our kids.
How many bills have you done, Representative Ballard?
This year, or
Ever? Total.
I have had.
What year are you in? Like third?
This is my third.
Third, that's what I thought. Okay. So you've done several. You've been
Yes.
before this committee
I
multiple
have.
times. I
Yes.
know. Former teacher, right?
Yes.
That's right. Oh, Senator Dolezal has a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Representative. You're a rising star in our party, and certainly happy to see you over here. I'm wondering if you could provide your opinion on the following statement. Quote, I've seen a version of the Senate bill over there, and typical of my opinion of the Senate, there's not much to it. Unquote.
Ooh. You
Just
know, that
curious
just
your-
doesn't feel any better every time you read it. It just burns. It burns my soul.
I think that each bill has to be taken individually, and so I'm not going to comment on somebody else's bill.
Curious who said that.
I'm not going to reveal that at the time, Mr. Chairman, but
I'm sure it'll be
At the
revealed when
appropriate-
they
at the appropriate
come,
time.
when they come to present. All right. Well, does anybody have any more questions about HB 81, the Interstate Compact for School Psychologists? What all states are participating in that?
Currently, West Virginia and Colorado have joined. It takes 7 to make it, but this year, including Georgia, Oregon, Nevada, North Dakota, Kansas, Alabama, Florida, Maryland, Vermont, Nebraska, and New Jersey have it in their legislatures this year.
Okay. Okay. If we held out, do we get like the deal sweetened a little bit for Georgia? For
I
our
think
people that are being compacted?
I think it's beneficial to join on the front end because then we ensure that the standards are ours and not somebody else's.
Okay. All right. Oh, Senator Rhett, you're recognized for a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What grades did you teach in school?
I taught high school English.
English? What's the difference between teaching in high school and working with your colleagues in the House?
Well, good question. High school. At that.
Maybe sometimes. Very similar set of skills go into both.
That's a good answer. She's quick. That's why she taught high school. Rising Star. That's right. Well, Rising Star, you did a fine job. Thank you.
you.
All right. Next, we've got a bunch of SRs, so we'll go through that quickly. SR 148 is our recognizing Taiwan as co-chair with Senator Rhett. It's a great resolution. Senate Resolution 245, honoring, commending, recognizing Doug Collins, our VA Secretary. SR 246, honoring, commending, recognizing President Donald J. Trump. Have y'all heard of him? If not, you will after this resolution. SR 309 is Senator Tillery's bill that would take a constitutional amendment, meaning 2/3 vote, both House and Senate, and then it would take a 2/3 vote for all new credits moving forward. Any questions? Okay, let's pick a couple. Where are we at? I think we're back at the top. President Pro Tem Kennedy.
Mr. Chairman.
There are no ding-dings today.
There are no
It's
ding-dings?
wide open.
All
All
right.
bills available.
How about House Bill 81 for my good,
Yes.
hardworking House member from Middle Georgia?
For the rising star.
Yes.
Out of Middle Georgia. Okay. Who is carrying that? You sounded excited. Can I get a woo? There we go. All right. Order. All right, Senator Gooch.
Let's see what we have here. Sorry, I'm late.
Wait, did you just get here? I'm going to save it. Leader Jones.
Mr. Chair, they say that real men wear pink, so let's do HB 167.
Oh, I like it. Feel some good floor amendments coming on for hot pink. All right, I think that'll do. Unless y'all want to clear out anybody we need to recognize on a certain day.
We have two great gentlemen in Washington, D.C. working for the good people of this country, so.
So they can wait.
Whenever you want to do it.
All right, we'll wait. All right. I've got HB 81, HB 167. What is the will of the committee? Golly, I gotta coach y'all along here. I got a motion from Senator Robertson, and I got a second from Senator Albers. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carries unanimous. Get to your committees. Committee chairs, make sure you get those department bills moving quickly. Anything I'm carrying, get it moving quickly. All right, have a great day. Meeting adjourned.